Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski, and it's a little bit past midnight. I'm super exhausted. I didn't want to make this video, but I also can't help myself. This is one of the most incredible yet horrific things I've ever seen within PokeMMO. So, this is a Shalfa starter Pokemon, which let's define that. A Shalfa Pokemon is a shiny alpha Pokemon. Now, alpha starters are notoriously really expensive and notoriously really rare. They were only given as a reward for defeating the boss during the 10-year anniversary event. They were supposed to return in different regions. The Kanto starters were never supposed to return. It was just you get the Kanto starters, aka Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, from that event, and that's it. We were supposedly going to see like the Johto starters and stuff in the later generations or later anniversary events. However, we haven't seen an anniversary event in 2 years. We got the 10th one, and that was it. They kind of just never came back for whatever reason. Someone bred a Shalfa Charizard, which, if you don't know, this is a shunt that costs multiple of billion Pokeyen on average to get. It is ridiculously expensive. This guy seemingly got it within an extremely short amount of time. He seems to be, it is theorized, I don't know for sure, theorized to be a bit of a swiper, a bit of a credit card, let's say, friend. 21 million Pokeyen, 341 hours in the game. 21 million Pokeyen and a Shalfa Charizard with the OT star. Now, if you don't know what this means that this person bred a Shalfa, one of the rarest shinies, arguably the rarest in all of Pokemon, and didn't have Charmander in his Pokedex. This is a massive, massive, massive blunder. You cannot, this is an insane mistake. And I want to use this as a PSA to remind you to not make this same mistake. The reason this is a mistake is because now, if he wants to rebreed this Pokemon to breed up the IVs, make it competitive, or do anything with it at all, he cannot. It is not technically an OT shiny because he didn't get Charmander in his Pokedex before breeding for one of the rarest and most expensive shinies in all of the game. He now has a Pokemon that he can't really do much with, and he's kind of been teasing at in general chat in my Discord that he might sell it, he might not sell it. He's getting some insane offers. I do want to bring up that it wouldn't surprise me if the devs are keeping an eye on his account or keeping an eye on him. There is something called the Great Shalfa Starter Curse, where I think like 80% or 90% of players who have gotten Shalfa starters end up trying to RMT it, which is real money trade, which is against the rules, and they get banned. So we'll see if something like that happens here. I'm sure the devs will be all over because it just, for whatever reason, they just cannot resist. When some newer player gets lucky on a Shalfa like this, understandably, it's hard to resist that level of money being offered. They always make the mistake. They always get caught. They always get banned. So we'll see what happens with this one. We'll keep an eye on it. What an insane situation. What an insane way. It is a one of one. There is not a single other Shalfa starter in the game that is OT star. I've only seen this, I think, once before. I think I've seen it once before with a shiny Snivy, a viewer of mine bred and didn't have the OT, and that was forever OT star. You at least get, I guess it's still technically, if you link it to others, it's kind of still technically OT. It'll show off as OT, but it can never, if he were to breed this, it would create an unknown OT, which is rough to see on something that people spend, 2 to 4 billion Pokeyen hunting and thousands of hours. Crazy thing to see, crazy news, just all around craziness. I mean, congratulations to this guy. Like, I feel like I'm not really, like, I guess, congratulating. I'm more skeptical, but I should be congratulating him a little more. It is really, really cool to see. It's an amazing shiny. You do want to see new players get shinies like this. Like, that is a cool thing to see because it's motivating for them in the future. It encourages them to hopefully he keeps it. Hopefully he shiny hunts more in the future, and hopefully he does great things in the game. Hopefully it just pushes him forward. But there's an unbelievable thing to see. I really am just shocked. I'm just genuinely shocked. Congratulations, NUTZ locks. God damn it, to say that out loud. Yo, Spidget, shout out. Yo, huge. Yeah, just amazing. I think I had to share this. I had to share this story. I had to share this, what happened, and I had to remind you, please, if you're going to breed any Pokemon, always get it in your Pokedex just in case it comes out shiny. It is worth the time sink, and it helps you slowly complete and develop your Pokedex. Thanks for watching. Hope this was an entertaining story, interesting story. Like it if you enjoyed it. Don't be mean to the guy in the comments. Dislike if you didn't enjoy it. Subscribe, all that jazz. Have a great day, and good luck on your Pokemon shunts.